Okay, now here working with the kettlebells again. Now what we're looking at is doing what we call the hip hinge pattern. Okay, this means literally your hip becomes the hinge like a door. So as if you were opening and closing and these were my hips and everything else stays stable with integrity, the hip hinge pattern. The difference between the squat pickup and the hip hinge pattern is that you're going to stand over it just the same, in the same distance as the squat pickup pattern. So if you haven't watched that video, you should do that. Now with this one, we're actually going to hinge like our corrective routine, where we're doing the forward hinge here. Knees are soft and we're hinging and everything is staying nice and stable. And I'm hinging at the hip. You can make the sound effects if you like. It might help, but you'll notice I'm keeping a long spine, long neck, and this sort of thing. I'll do a few from the front first, and then we'll get into doing some from the side. Now, with the hip hinge pattern, you can bring those legs in a little closer, and your butt hips width apart, just maybe not too narrow, just where you feel strong and stable. Same idea, shoulders roll back and down. I'm gonna let my hands slide down my thighs, my knees, keeping those knees, slight bend in the knees. Now, right here is as far as my hamstrings are going to allow me to stretch. So I'm going to give just a teeny bit of a bend, but I'm going to keep this integrity and this level of bend in my knees. Nice and strong, long neck, driving through the balls of the toes. Stand on up. Good. Grab. Driving through the balls of the feet. Same thing. I always like to keep a little heel lift when I'm doing deadlifts or RDL. Just a wee bit till the weight gets too heavy. Good. All right, now we're going to do a few from the side so you can see that side angle. And again, you're just practicing form over function right now. Don't want you to focus on just doing a lift to get the workout. Let's get the quality of the movement first. The workout, you're getting it right now. So be okay with that. All right. Hinge. Hands are sliding down. Boom. You see I needed to bend just a wee bit. Now I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to just tip forward, just slight. Heels are just light and drive. And drive. And you'll notice I'm not doing the in-between. I'm just going straight up. Because once you get that idea, it's just a good practice. But at any point, if you feel like you're losing your form, leave the bell and just get a clean one and realign yourself. That's okay. We're just practicing here. Now, one other thing I like to do as well, maybe I just hover over the ground just enough without touching. And if you're really tall, or probably over 5'7" or 8", you might want to put it on a yoga block or something. Okay, this main lift attacks the hamstrings and your glutes at the top. Very important hinge pattern to strengthen as we're going through life. We do this motion over and over throughout our life, so it's a very good movement to get strong at this pattern. Practice that as much as you like. Next video, we're going to talk about the front squat. Okay? Remember, form over function, safety first. Have fun.